wearing light shoes, walking down the shore, diving head first down to the ocean floor. Your dark brown eyes reflect fireflies, living bright nights, getting me high on life. It's a night to stay up late, things we have to do can't wait. We've got catching up to do, there's a glow about you. This is a perfect night to catch a cold, turn the full length of the North Shore, stay up for the sunrise, make a wish.
Good morning, welcome back to my channel. I'm still setting up my classroom. I know it's taking so long, but I wanted to show you what I did Friday. Today is Monday. So I moved this and this. I kind of scooted them over so that we can use this wall for filming. So basically this table is going to be pushed out this way and the chair is going to be on that side. So this whole wall is going to be filled with our green screen, and then we can just film over here and have it zoomed in right here so I can like change the background during video announcements. So I'm really excited for this. Over here I just scooted these. So they kind of block the window, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but it is what it is. And I put all my rainbow caddies in the back because unfortunately the kids just couldn't handle them being at the desk, and it was my fault. Like, I wasn't thinking like having crayons and markers on the desk 24/7. Like, I thought they would just use them responsibly or whatever, but if they're there and you're bored, like, you're gonna draw. So I got a lot of tagging on them, unfortunately. So this one has some scribbles on it all over, and it's just kind of frustrating. So I just took them away and I just put them all in the back over here so they can grab materials when they need it, instead of having it there to like draw all over the caddies the whole time. Now, I'm not that familiar with Crayola because I know that they sell markers and pens that are washable, and then there's some that are not washable, or it doesn't say it's not washable. It doesn't say it's permanent, but there is a pack that says washable, and I did not buy those ones. So fingers crossed that the marker actually comes off of those caddies. So I have to figure that out. There's also tagging on these bins over here, these notebook bins, so I have to get those washed too. But anyways, this is what the front of my room looks like. I have Mr. Bean over here. Usually he's on the other side blocking the window, but in the morning I keep him over here because when kids are late, my door is locked. So when kids are late, or basically after the bell rings, I put him up against the window, so when kids come in, they'll see Mr. Bean and they'll know they're late. So they just have to knock, and then it kind of scares them sometimes, so it's funny. That's like my whole point. But anyways, I'll move him and let them in, but I keep him over here in the mornings. So this is what it looks like. I've got paper chains covering each pole down here, so not, well, everyone. This one kind of moved over because of just the way things went. But I've got them covering each of these. It doesn't go all the way back, so I have to bring this one forward, and I have like 1 or 2 more chains that I could fit, but I'll have to see that. I put those up, but I'm moving them over to this side, and then these ones I'm moving over to this side just because these have the words and they're my favorite, so they're gonna go right here. Let's see, my flag is over here. I have to find a better spot for it, but my welcome sign, my rainbow borders, spell schedule, emergency plan. This is work. Over here, I put those magnets that have the hooks. So these are for some passes for my ASB kids. So my kids leave the class a lot during our class, so they just grab a pass and then they'll write their name up here and what number pass they took. So each pass is numbered, if you didn't see. There's 6 of them, or at least there were 6. There's 5 now, one's missing. But we have our to-do list here. We have our phone caddy here, projector rainbow things up here. And I've got this file thing, which was originally on here, but it started to feel like really claustrophobic, and I needed more white space. So I'm probably gonna take that, put some command hooks over here, and just put them on this side. I think that would be better. My rainbow drawers, sorry, it's kind of a mess over here. Tissues, books, everything. Now, this is a bag of red ribbon bracelets because I'm doing ASB. I get to pass these out. So I just keep them behind my desk to remind me that I have them. But I've already had kids want to check out books, which is amazing. And I was asking for advice on what you guys do when kids want to check out books, and I had some really good advice. So one of them was to make sure they give you a book in return. So they can't borrow one of your books unless they give you one of theirs, so that if they lose yours, you still have theirs. Or you can have some other type of like, what's the word? I don't even know, like ransom, that's not the word. Basically, they could give you $5 to borrow the book, and then when they're done, you give the $5 back. Or another one was they have to sign a contract, and their parents have to come in and sign a contract too, that if they lose the book, they have to pay for it. So if the parent is signing it, then it'll be better. Sorry, it's like not focusing. So I was thinking of doing those, but the one I decided to do is you give me a book and I'll let you borrow a book in return. It doesn't have to be a new book, it can be any book. But yeah, so I think that one is working best. But yeah, so that's the book situation. And these paper chains, oh my gosh, it's keep getting blurry. These paper chains, I was having the hardest time hanging them. And I got a lot of suggestions, and you guys, honestly, you give the best suggestions. Like, you guys are so smart. I don't know how I don't think of these things. You guys are just so smart. So I use tape, because these don't come up all the way. I use tape and they kind of go up, so I was able to squeeze some tape in there for each one. But you guys were saying to use paper clips, and I was like, what the heck? Like, that is so brilliant, because you know how many paper clips I have? A billion. Like, not a billion, but this thing is like half full of paper clips. And I don't really use paper clips a lot, but I have a whole nother one of these, like an entire one full of paper clips, and I just don't use them. So that's like the best idea. And then I got another idea to use magnets, and I'm like, what? How do I, like, you guys are so smart. Magnets are perfect, because I have some in here. These ones, these are so strong. If you're interested, I'll link these in the down bar. Just get them on Amazon. They're strong. Like, sometimes it's hard to like pull them off, but these would be perfect to use on the bars, like the metal bars, and just magnet them up. Like, that's perfect. Like, it won't even ruin the paper chains. Like, that's perfect. So anyways, you guys have the best ideas. Thank you so much for your ideas. I love it. That's why I love this like community on YouTube. Like, we all just help each other out. Even if you're not a teacher, like, you have just amazing ideas, and I just love it. I love it. So anyways, let's continue. So this is what it looks like in the back. We have our number for announcements, emergencies, things like that. This actually a student drew for me, and I love it. So when kids draw me things, I tape them up behind my desk, and it's so cool. Schedule, this is what I got. I think I showed you this in my last year video, but this is what I got from my master teacher. She just wrote me a letter when I was done. She gave me a gift card. It was so sweet. But yeah, so we got points up here. I'm still doing the points for the teams. I am forgetting, I'm not gonna lie, but I have them up here. So I use these crayon things. They're just jelly things. I got them at Target for $1. Love them. Let's see, we've got a list. So this is a list of websites that I block. So I have, I don't know if you guys are familiar, but my school's like super lucky. We have this, I guess software, I guess, called Land School, and Land School is something where I can like view the student's screen whenever they're on the computer. So I can see what they're doing all the time. Like, I can see the websites that they're on, and I warn them of this ahead of time. Like, if you're on Facebook messaging your friend, I can read exactly what you're messaging them. Like, I know your conversation. So kind of freaks them out a little bit. But I have that list up there that's just all the sites that they go on that I block. So a lot of them go to like freemathgames.com and stuff, so I block those. Pictures of a student she wanted to leave. Let's see, I got my printer over here. This is just a box. So I got this from Donors Choose. We got a pack of sticker paper. Now, these are really mailing labels, but they're full sheet mailing labels. So in other words, it's just sticker paper, and it's amazing. But you're probably thinking, like, why do you have sticker paper? Like, what are you gonna do with it? Look how thick this is too. So there's 2 of these. Ugh, and it's so heavy. This is all sticker paper. And you're probably thinking, what are you gonna do with this? Well, that's a great question. Let me show you what else I got from Donors Choose, because it's my favorite thing I've gotten from Donors Choose yet. I got a Cricut. Now, this is the black Cricut Explorer Air 2. I don't know how to use it yet, and it's kind of dusty. We just opened it last Friday, because when you do a Donors Choose project and it gets funded, you take pictures with it, like show them pictures of how you're using it, show how the kids are excited opening the box and stuff. I don't know how to use it yet. I'm still learning, but I want to like make stickers with the kids and like have them use those stickers in assignments, like parts of plot. They'll draw it on there, and or like digital or whatever, I don't know, and they'll cut it out here, and put that in a plot diagram. I thought that would be so fun. So I got a Cricut, and it's so exciting. If you don't know what a Cricut is, it's just like cuts paper, and you can like format it to where it cuts out specific designs and things. It can do the half cut. I don't even know, like die cut or something, because I don't know. I'm still learning. But it can cut halfway through the sticker paper, and then from there, you basically just make stickers. And then there's some that can cut them all the way through. So from there, like, it's like a whole, it's hard to explain. You cut out the whole sticker, or just halfway, so it's like a sheet of stickers. So it's really cool. Anyways, I have a student who's like staring at me. And I'll get him right here. What a creep. Look at him. What a creep. Okay, so anyways, that's super exciting. I got my Donors Choose thing. If you don't know what Donors Choose is, or you don't use Donors Choose, I highly suggest you check it out. I will link a video right up here, so you can click on that video to see how to do it. And check it out. I've gotten so many things funded, and it's just so amazing. But it's perfect. It's perfect. It really is. Check out Donors Choose. If you're interested in donating to me in my classroom, I have an Amazon wish list at the bottom too. I'm really, really, really in need of glue and tape, like the blue tape for posters, because I'm doing ASB. We also need paintbrushes and paint because we are running low on them. So when we make posters for like decorating the school and like advertising things for kids during school, we just run out of paint. We run out of basically the paper, the rolls of paper. We definitely need more paintbrushes. We need a lot of art things for the ASB class. So if you're interested in donating, please check out the link below for my Amazon wish list for my classroom. It would be so amazing. But speaking of posters, I wanted to show you things that I did. So I did these last night. We're having a Halloween dance, and I wanted to make some posters myself because the kids make some, but I'm just very artistic, and I'm kind of what's the word? Like, I'm kind of a perfectionist. So I really like the way mine look better. So I added some of mine too, so we can have theirs and then some of mine too, just because mine look a little more fancy. But I'm gonna laminate them because I think they're so good, and I want to keep them like next year. So sometimes kids at the school will rip them down, and it will rip the paper, and I don't want that to happen. So if I laminate them, at least it won't rip the paper, and you'll just see a laminated poster on the floor. But I'm thinking maybe since it's laminated, kids won't be as I'm just trying to get in. If they're laminated, kids won't be as confident in pulling them down, I guess. They won't pull them down, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I'm just thinking, it's an experiment. But I want to show you which ones I did. So let me put this down and grab them for you. Okay, I'll leave it there. And then I got this one. Okay, so here they are. Let me unravel them for you. I did most of them Halloween because we have a Halloween dance. And then I did one that's breast cancer awareness because October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. But October is also our Halloween dance. Now, I didn't put dance on all of them. I put party because kids would rather go to a party than dance, from my perspective, what I'm seeing. So I have this one. See you at the party. And then there's like eyeballs all over it. They're so cute. See you at the party. And then I've got this one, basic, just says Halloween, with a bat on it. Now the tail is a little weird because it has like two little things, but whatever. So cute. This one is one of my favorites. This Halloween party is going to be lit. And then there's ghosts on it, but at the bottom it says, bring your boo. How cute is that? Bring your boo. It's so fun. Like, they're all like rolled, but I want to make sure you see the whole thing. Halloween's gonna be lit. Bring your boo. It's so cute. My favorite. This one just says Halloween party with a pumpkin on it. So cute. A jack-o'-lantern and some bats. Then we got this one, which is not my favorite, but it's cool anyways. Happy Halloween. This one's my favorite. See you at the dance with candy corns. Look at all the little candy corns. They're so cute. Love them. And then we're gonna have a haunted maze, so they're gonna enter through the office of our school, and all the lights are gonna be out. The walls are gonna be filled with black paper. It's gonna be dark in there, and teachers are gonna dress up as monsters, and we can wear masks. So we're gonna like bang on windows and stuff and try to scare them. So at the end of the maze, they're gonna go outside. Basically, it leads them outside, and that's where we're gonna be playing Insidious on the wall, because the old ASB teacher told me Insidious is PG-13, and I'm like, what the heck? No way. So I have to double check, but that would be so cool. Like Insidious just creepy. But anyways, I have one that says, enter our haunted maze, and it has like little pokey things on it. They're so fun. Oh, there's the bell. I want to get through these though. Here's October Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This one I made. Obviously not Halloween, but breast cancer awareness. They're still knocking, the bell barely rang. They aren't even walking yet. Another one, enter our Halloween maze, haunted maze. And our last one I'm not the biggest fan of, but it looks like this. Halloween with jack-o'-lanterns, and these I tried to make those firework designs, but they ended up looking like flowers, so I'm not the biggest fan. You have like spooky jack-o'-lanterns and then like little flowers. Not the biggest fan, but it is what it is. So those are the posters I made. I'm gonna let these little monsters in and, you know, get them to relax because they're like pounding on the doors and it's like, wait, like, relax. Okay, so I will see you during my prep during third period. Okay, I'm back. It's my prep, it's third period. There's Mr. Bean, love him, he's so cool. If you're a teacher and you don't have a cardboard stand-up, I suggest this one. He's cool and he's fun to, you know, just put around class and just have him scare people. I put him at this door, so he looks out the window and he scares the kids that are coming up the stairs, and it's so funny. Sometimes I'll put him behind my desk if I'm like not in the front of the room. I'll put him up in the front of the room so kids are like thinking that it's me or that it's a teacher when really it's not. I'm in the back. Classroom management tip. Classroom management tip. Okay, so I want to show you the posters I made. I'm pretty sure I showed you these already, but these are our flyer poster things for the Halloween dance, and there's like kind of extra white on the side, so I'm gonna cut that extra white off. This is the other one, which doesn't have as much extra white. It's just a nice little border, so I made those. If you're interested in making some similar to this, I did it on postermywall.com. so postermywall.com, you can choose a template and design one and just make some posters. They're really cool. So I'm gonna cut those using the paper cutter, and then sorry, I have like the miniature hiccups. You ever have those? They're like not real hiccups, but they're like miniature and they're just anyway. I'm gonna cut those, but first I'm gonna move my bulletin board characters. So Scar, the hyenas, the letters, Ursula, and Captain Hook. So I'm going to move them. So all these are going over here and all these are gonna go over there. So let's do that first. I want to do that first. And then I also have a tiny bit of paper chains in the back that I still have to put up. So I'm going to put those up too this period. I know I've really like, I've been slacking so much on putting my classroom together because I've had so much work, like so much work. ASB is a lot of work, like putting together posters, planning things, planning events, getting DJs and all this stuff. It's literally like you're an event planner and a teacher and all this stuff. It's cool, but it takes up a lot of time. So I haven't had as much time to actually like decorate my room and put it together. But sorry, I'm putting my tripod on my camera, so it's like shaking all the time. Let me put it up. Okay, there we go. Tripod is on. So I'm going to stick it over here and I'm going to move my characters. So we can just have it right here. That'll be perfect. Perfect. Okay, so
wearing light shoes, walking down the shore, diving head first down to the ocean floor. Your dark brown eyes reflect fireflies, living bright nights, getting me high on life. It's a night to stay up late, things we have to do can't wait. We've got catching up to do. There's a glow about you. This is a perfect night to catch a cold, turn the full length of the North Shore. Stay up for the sunrise, make a wish. There is no way we'll be forgetting this. We'll take a long walk till we start to freeze, hearing small talk over the summer breeze. Out of safe zone, ocean waves. It's a night to stay up late. Things we have to do can't wait. We've got catching up to do. There's a glow about you. This is a perfect night to catch a cold. Turn the full length of the North Shore. Stay up for the sunrise, make a wish. There is no way we'll be forgetting. Listen to old songs in headphones. Don't wanna wake up tomorrow. I know a place, would you like to go? You love the view from up there, I know. This is a perfect night to catch a cold. Turn the full length of the North Shore. Stay up for the sunrise, make a wish. There is no way we'll be forgetting. This is a perfect night to catch a cold. Turn the full length of the North Shore. Stay up for the sunrise, make a wish. There is no way we'll be.
Okay, we got them up. So this is what it looks like. This side was a little hard because I didn't know like where to put everything to make sure it reads like a comic book, but it looks really good now. I just had to cut off the corners, like the speech bubble, like where it's pointing to. I haven't moved her yet. I don't know where I'm gonna put her, but she's not gonna stay there. But Captain Hook I think is really good over here, even though he is really small compared to Scar, but whatever. I think he looks really good there. The only thing I don't like is that the green is on top of the green, and I didn't want to put him here, which I thought was cool because he'd be like pointing over to the, like that. But I don't want red on red, so I'm not gonna do that. But this is what it looks like. It looks so good. And then I'm painting more, and they're going to be on this side, and they're gonna fill in over here too. I actually really like the words, so I'm thinking I'm gonna have more words like other places that other people are gonna say. So maybe like words down here and a character up here. So we'll have to see. But I think it's really nice. I really like it.